Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm doing an ad hoc stream again. Essentially, I'm doing an ad hoc streams probably for every day over the next week or so for the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo in Star Citizen. So we're currently loading in. And we'll go and see what's in the expo today. I hope you're all doing well. Say you all, everybody who happens to be here. I expect loading to take possibly quite a while, just because well, there's a lot of people loading in. Here we go. This is what I look like. I bought a cap and a t-shirt from the expo already. This is a temporary apartment on what's this place called? Microtech. We must be on the top floor. You can about see the city out the window there. Okay. Let's go. Oh, it's daytime this time. I never did look up what the rotation time for Microtech was. I meant to do that yesterday. It's obviously a few hours. Anyway, we're gonna go head down to the lobby and then over to the Tobin Expo Center. I just realised I neglected to bring up my cup of tea. Oh well. Oh, we got the NPCs standing on chairs bug. That's a fun one. Oh, I just missed the tram. But another one's just arrived. Here we go.
Careful, doors are now closing.
So, you get to see the city. This is New Babbage. At some point, I'll take an aircraft out and show you what the city looks like. So you see it, not from the tram, but I don't have time to do that today.
Nearing next stop.
So here we go. We're at the Expo Centre. I'm assuming that all the merchandise stays the same. Ooh, some RSI ones. I don't think I bought any RSI ones. Let's have a look. Check. Did I buy? So I got the IAE 2950 t-shirt. Bought the Origin one. Aegis Dynamics. I didn't get the RSI one. Let's buy one. Oh, better see if I also got cap. I don't know what caps I got. Look at my hats. So I got Origin, Misk, Drake, Aegis. I did not get an RSI hat either. Right. Let's buy one of those. Confirm purchase. And we will buy a hat as well. Confirm purchase. It'll be interesting actually when proper dynamic economy is in, and see the difference in costs as things change. I don't think I got an Argo one either. Let's go with the Argo. Spending all my hard-earned money. Keep pressing the wrong button to close. Because you see, these are 820 Alpha UEC each. Now, when you think about the cost of items, like ship is ones to tens of millions of Alpha UEC, right? So comparatively, these items are super expensive. Now that may change when dynamic economy comes in. We may see those things get cheaper, or we just find that things are expensive in general. I don't want Drake. Do I want Crusader? No, not really. I've got Misk one. Misk cat, anyway. So yeah, we may, what was I saying? We may find that clothes get comparatively cheaper. Or it may be set up such that we just had that weird setup where everyday items are more expensive than you'd expect. I don't know. Right. Which hall? So we got Anvil and Aegis today. We went and saw Aegis yesterday. I'm assuming that they don't change between days. Depending on the time, we can go and have a look. So,
all the way down to the not so prep. With these guys and me, Jax McCleary, are here to take you through it all.
heading up to the expo hall. I love this marble. They've done a really good job with this expo hall, I have to say. Reminds me of some of the expos that I've been to in London. I think I read that already yesterday. What we can do is see our states. I don't know. We need something to tell us our hunger state when we're just wearing clothes. Anyway. So, straight ahead of us we have Carrot, Gladiator, Arrow, the Pisces, the Hawk, the Hurricane. Then we've got a Hornet Hall. And then we have the Terrapin, Lightning, and Valkyrie in the other hall. There might be a different selection of guns around the edges, I'm not sure. And then we have the Crucible and Ballista downstairs. So, we'll take a look at the smaller ships, then we'll go and have a look. Hello, Ms. Jory. Welcome. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? We're just doing a sort of ad hoc stream. Because this is Star Citizen. And they're doing what they're calling the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo at the moment. And you got different ranges of ships each day. So we're looking at today's. So this is the Anvil Aerospace sector. Where in the world am I? I am in the UK. So, which one is this? This is the Arrow. I've not really looked at the Arrow before. It might be on one of those ships that came in when I wasn't really paying attention. So, unmatched design, blazing top speed, and ultra-responsive maneuverability make the Arrow the most agile scrapper in its class. With a robust weapons package that provide firepower to spare, it is truly the classic light fighter, updated for the next generation of combat. There you go. It looks pretty cool. I like the uplighting on there as well. What is this? Star Citizen. It is a work in progress space sim. It is the most highly crowdfunded thing ever. Over its now 8 years of development, they've raised crowdfunding of over $300 million. It's a very cool game. And it's not even finished yet. Let's jump in the pilot seat. So yeah, it's still in development. It's probably still got another few years of development to go. Come on, let me jump in the pilot seat. Okay, fair enough. And the pilot seat. No? There's canopy. There's ladder. And the pilot seat. Okay. We'll ignore that though. What have we got around here? There's a load of guns over there. Ship's guns. This is the Gladiator. Which is a bomber. The civilian model of the Gladiator appeals to those that want to explore the verse with a bit of added security. Supporting a maximum of 2 of the Gladiator is... Supporting a maximum of 2, there needs to be a comma there. The Gladiator is perfectly equipped to explore and fight with or without a wingman. The civilian model allows pilots to choose between an extra cargo hold or a bomb bay. You gonna let me get in this one? There we go. So, this is the Gladiator. I'm assuming it won't let me power it on. No. Very sensible for an expo craft. Let's hit left. No? Close its door. Exit left. Exit right. We might be stuck. Am I part of the production? No. It's open development. Oh, there we go. That would be why. Our servers crashed. So it's open development. So I am somebody who has backed the game. And contributed to the crowdfunding. And so they have had a sort of persistent universe aspect to it for several years now. And before that, they had Star Marine and Arena Commando, which are sort of two mini-game modes. Before that, they had the hangar module, which allowed you to just go into a hangar and look at your ships. And that's essentially how you contributed to the crowdfunding. You'd pay some money and you get a ship. And we had a period of a couple of years before that where we just got videos and updates and things. So it's been in development a long time, and it will be, but it's a very ambitious project. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to load back in, and whilst it's loading, I'm going to go and get my tea. So I will be back in just a moment. I will see you shortly. Right, I am back. The game is still loading. So, do you visit other planets in this development? Yes. So the planet we're currently on is a planet called Microtech. And it's basically a company-owned planet. So the company Microtech bought this planet. And we're in its main city of New Babbage. And that's where the Expo Center is. In a minute when we load in, I will show you the city as we travel to the Expo Center. You have to get a tram. It's a sort of maglev tram. So we're currently in the Stanton system. There are a number of planets in the Stanton system. You have Microtech, Crusader, Hurston, and Arkor. Yeah, that tea. I'd already made the tea. It was just sat downstairs. So of course it's actually cold now. But never mind. So yeah, there's 4 planets in the Saturn system. Each planet has moons. Let's get out of the bed and let's see if it will let me bring up a map. It doesn't want to load in the map at the moment. That's annoying. So tea, I drink a mixture. I make a pot of 1 bag of Earl Grey, 1 bag of English breakfast tea. And I find that makes a nice blend. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So, Microtech. Let's zoom out. Right. So, this is the Stanton system. So you have the sun there. That's Hurston. Yes, Hurston. Crusader. Delamar is a lone planet, which we'll get back to in a minute. Arccore and Microtech. Delamar exists. It's actually a moon, I think. It's supposed to be in a different system, but they loaned it to the Stanton system because they wanted. It's a legally grey area, and they wanted one of those in the system. To allow the more legally grey players to be able to do their stuff. Now, each of these planets are fully realised, so they use procedural generation to create a whole planet. And they have space stations and satellites around them and moons. So Crusader has Selin, Yella, and Daymar, and these are fully realised. Zoom out. Hurston has 4 moons there. They're all fully realised. Arccore has 2. And Microtech has 3. There are various space stations. You've got these Lagrange points here. Each of those will have a space station associated with them. And this is just one system. They're currently working on a second system called Pyro, which you'll be able to jump to from here. That should be completed first or second quarter next year, and then they'll be building out from there. Eventually, there will be over 100 systems. So, right. This is a sort of... No, this is an apartment on the planet of Microtech. So the apartments are sort of spawn points. Eventually you'll be able to own one of these and customize it as you want. But this is just a sort of generic hab, as they call them. Out there, is the city of New Babbage. This is actually realised in 3D. That is not a skybox or anything. And we will show you that in a minute. So this is a view from the other direction. That out there is the spaceport. So you get some of the view of Microtech there. And you've got these tram systems as well that go around. Let me go and get the lift down. Oh, that's the city from the other direction. Now, obviously, you can't go to most of these places. I can't customize the apartment yet, but we'll do eventually. Everything you see, you'll be able to pick up and move around, although you can't at the moment. So yes, this is what the city looks like. You can fly around this city when you get in the ship, but only specific areas can you actually go and visit at the moment. Right, let's call the elevator. We'll head down. And we'll get back to the expo center. So yeah, as I say, this is still in development, so I mean, there's bound to be bugs and things. As you've seen already, the servers aren't always stable. They crash after a while. I don't know, occasionally bugs like NPCs standing on chairs, which is a recurring thing, although different bug each time. Here we go, we'll wait for the tram. Yeah, that's because it's an actually modelled elevator, so it's moving between floors. So you have to wait for it, like you do in real life. And the same here, we're actually waiting for a tram. It's a physical tram, and it moves around the city. Now, obviously, they have more trams in this than you would normally have in a public transit system. Simply because you don't want to make people wait for too long for the tram, because that can get annoying. Also, I don't know what's happening with that countdown. It's doing silly things. Here we go. We are on this tram. And you'll see in a minute it go through the city.
Careful, doors are now closing.
And there you go. You can see the city.
Nearing next stop.
Back at the expo center. Yeah, pretty fast. I mean, we just travelled, I don't know, 5-10 kilometres, something like that. Right, I want to go back up to the anvil hall. Yeah, I mean, they had to set it up so that it takes a reasonable amount of time to seem realistic, but also that it doesn't take so long that it's annoying to play. Yeah, so the person jumping around on the tram was another player. Most of these are probably NPCs. I don't think I'll try my luck jumping back in the gladiator again. So we'll go on this side this time. So this is the Pisces, which is a sort of snub craft that goes in the hangar of that ship there. Not the cargo bay there, but the hangar on top. And we'll have a look around there in a bit. And then this is the Hawk, which is a sort of bounty hunting type ship. Kind of cool. What is this? Yeah, they got a lot of good work into them. This is the Hurricane. Pretty sweet. Oh, I should point out, these are pretty big. So, we're standing here by this foot here. Let me change the camera view. So, this is the size of me compared to the foot of that ship. And that's not the largest ship. Is there anything else of interest before I go into Carrick? Was this the gladiator? Yes, it was. Okay, let's go into the Carrick. That's alright. I mean, this is a sort of ad hoc stream that I did because this expo changes every day. I thought, well, I'm going to go in every day, I may as well stream it. So there's a little side door here. Which I think leads to an emergency ladder there. So we have an elevator here, which we will get to in a bit. There's a docking collar there with places to hold your spacesuits. And a gun rack. Yeah. Open door. There you go. Spacesuits. That panel apparently doesn't open. You can open that door. Okay. And this is a docking collar, which is now reasonable height off the ground. So I'm just gonna go back. Go through here, and we've got some cargo space. More cargo space. I think this is an elevator that takes us down into the cargo pod. There you go. And I think you might be able to open these. Possibly not, though. I don't know where the lift has gone. Let's call the elevator. Where has the elevator gone? So that's a bug then. And of course the problem is that having got down here, I can't get back up again. I don't think these doors open. Which is a bit annoying. No, Antan is not my real name. But it's the name that I use online. I found a bug with an elevator, which means that I now can no longer get back up to the walkway. Which is a little annoying. Yeah, Antan is a name that I've used 20 years or so now.
I set out to find my path.
So, yeah, it's as much my name as my real name, really. Yeah, I like it too. That's why I picked it. Right, I'm gonna have to respawn, I think.
Through all my travels, all the trials of the unknown,
Which is annoying.
I realized that there was really only one thing I've been looking for.
Because it means that we end up back here. I'm gonna have to run to the Expo Center again. I might not go into more ships. So the other thing is, we're on the top floor here. So the elevator has to travel all the way up from the ground floor. Oh, we're not on the top floor, we're on floor 5. But the elevator's actually modelled. So yeah, Antan actually comes from a Star Wars game called X-Wing Alliance. And the uncle of the character you play in that game is called Antan. He's an Imperial sympathizer, so in the end, not a terribly nice person, but I rather like the name. So oh, as a little novelty, you can also sit. He says, not being able to sit.
Doors are now closing.
Apparently you can't sit. That's alright. What does my character look like? What in here? There you go. My character.
Nearing next stop.
Yes, you can. I don't think they got facial hair in game yet. Otherwise, he does also have an awesome beard.
2950 Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Your journey awaits.
The character customization is also pretty cool because How long have I had this beard? This is about 3 years now. Thereabouts, that I've been growing this style. I've always had a beard, because I don't like shaving. So, even before I grew this, I would shave, maybe shave properly, once a year, and otherwise just sort of keep it trim. I used to have a sort of whole face beard. Originally I was hoping to grow this sort of down to my waist, but it's got to this sort of length, which you can hardly see. There you go, down to there. It will grow longer than that slowly, but not really.
Remember, they're here for everyone's enjoyment.
So, I'm gonna go around to have a look at some of the others. I have known also the possibility of falling through the stairs here, so that could be entertaining. So here we've got the Anvil F8 Lightning, which is a heavy fighter, and you get to fly it in the single player campaign, but not, and you get to acquire one in the persistent universe once you play the single player campaign, or a civilianized version. So, few vehicles employed by the proud men and women who serve in our Empire's Navy inspire the awe of the legendary F8 Lightning. A force to be reckoned with, the F8 has secured humanity's freedom from numerous threats at home and abroad countless times. It's a pretty sweet ship. Pretty well armoured too. Then over here, this is the... You want to get in all the ships and see what they can do. Well, that's the other thing that's happening with this expo, is they currently have a free fly event. So anyone with an account can fly more or less any of the ships that are available. So if I go up to the ship here, I can rent it for nothing, and I'll be able to try it out and fly it. This one is the Terrapin. It's a sort of Deep Explorer sensor array thing. Let's see if we can get on board without getting stuck. So you got the cockpit down there. This is the sensors chair, I think. A bed in there. Access panels, toilet and shower in there. Quite a compact ship. What's this one? This is the Valkyrie, I think. Yeah, the Valkyrie. So this is a troop transport stroke dropship thing. It's pretty big. I'm not actually gonna do any flying today. Mainly because it's a bit late. I just wanted to wander around, have a look at the ships. So that's what we're doing. We're here, let's go through and have a look at the other ships.
Aerospace are ready to inspire a new generation of warriors to take to the skies. During your visit, you can have an amazing day.
Forging the way ahead, it takes bravery and daring to launch yourself into the uncharted reaches of the stars, to uncover secrets still waiting to be found, to stand the line for what's right. It takes a vehicle made with expertise and designed for the high stakes of the real world, like the ones made by legendary military manufacturer Anvil Aerospace. So these are the various Hornet variants. And I can't remember which way around they go. So that's the Ghost, which is the Stealth Hornet. I think this is the Tracker, which is the Tracking Hornet. So that one hides, that one tracks. What have we got in the center? It is 20 past 12 at night. So nearly bedtime. This is the F7A, which is the sort of military Hornet. And I assume this is the F7C, which is the civilian variant. Then you've got the F7CM Super Hornet, which is a two-seater kind of military variant. And this one is the Wildfire, which is the same as the C variant there, but different loadout, different colours. Right. I think that is mostly it, except for downstairs, which is where we'll go next. Thank you for coming along, and have a wonderful dinner. Let's go downstairs. Yeah, thank you for coming along. So this is very quick. This is the Ballista, which is an anti-air vehicle. Thank you. I will do.
ready to inspire a new generation of warriors to take to the skies.
And this is the Crucible, I think. Yeah, which is a repair ship.
This is a friendly reminder to stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times. We want to make sure that your perfect day stays that way.
And then there's just a seating area there. Let's go back upstairs.
This is a friendly reminder that the Tobin Expo Center is a STEM-free environment. Please refrain during your visit and have an amazing day.
And there we go. I think that'll do for the stream. Thank you everyone for coming along. And we'll do another one of these tomorrow when the next change happens. One on Tuesday and well every day this week probably. My regular streams are Tuesday and Friday. I'm currently playing Total War Shogun 2. And then on Saturday, Mike and I will be playing Sea of Thieves again.
First step to fun is safety. Walk, don't run while exploring the halls.
Thank you very much. And good night.